Alex, first of all, thank you for joining us. Your route to the National Football League was not a direct route, but I'd like to see, what is it like now that you're starting the National Football League?
Yeah, it's been a long road. This is year 6 professionally, and I know last year, I got to play a little special teams, after week 7, but it's cool. I'm living the dream. As much as all the pressure and all the stress and all the stuff that comes with playing in the NFL, every day I wake up and I get to do the thing that when I was 7 years old, I told everybody I was going to do. And, whether people believed in me, didn't believe in me or whatever, I get to wake up every morning and, truly live my dream.
You bounced around quite a bit, but my question is, what took so long for you to become a starter? You lead the team in tackles with 105 total tackles. What took them so long?
It's a process. The NFL is a business, and my whole thing is you can never blame anyone else but yourself for any situation you're in. So my entire career has just been, put your head down and just grind until they can't tell you no anymore. And so I think, this year was the first time I put myself in that situation, and once I was in that situation, they weren't able to tell me no, and I just got to continue to grow as a player.
When you look around that locker room, Alex, how shocked are you that you guys are going to be done after Sunday night's game?
About as shocked as everybody else. There's more dudes on paper that are the best at their position in that locker room, and I know injuries, might have played a big role in it, but even the guys that are 2s and 3s, that were slated week 1 were guys that I figured, we'd be able to go out there and win 16 in a row. So it's still kind of hitting us, I think. I think a lot of guys are in shock, and, it makes guys sick because, we still believe that, even though it hasn't turned out the way we wanted it to and everything's happened, I still believe that we could have been a team that went 16-0, especially after the fact.
So you said it makes guys sick. So when you look around the locker room, when the way guys are reacting, what is that mood like as you prepare for the Washington football team?
It's a different kind of mood because, there isn't a lot of guys in that locker room that have been through this situation. I think everybody usually is playing something for week 17, or a lot of the guys have been on teams because, like I said, everybody's so good. They've been on teams where they're resting this week. This is almost a bye week to them because they're getting ready for a wild card weekend or another bye week because they're the first overall seed. So it's different. And I think with the COVID and everything, it's hard to even just enjoy being around the guys because you're not around the guys this week. So it's a different year. It's a weird feeling, but I also think everyone that's going to dress on Sunday is really excited to go out there, and we've been calling it a no-hat game, and so we're just excited to go out there and, do everything we can to, end Washington's season on Sunday.
Tell me about the no-hat game. I heard Jim Schwartz talk about that. What does that mean? You don't want them celebrating on your field?
Yeah, so no-hat game means, there's no hats getting passed out in Lincoln Financial. And, there's also been the strength coaches called it the charity game, so we want to be able to give all those hats and T-shirts to charity instead of those guys. So, however you want to put it, that's our goal. And I hope guys play free this weekend and just, do their thing. And, we just do what we can control, and what we can control is just beating Washington.
When you hear people say things like this game doesn't matter, what do you think about that? What do you say to that?
As a player, they all matter. Whatever you put on tape is the person you are. And so it would be like, if you go to the store and they say, we're closing at 4. Well, if you get there at 3:50 and you order a sandwich, you expect your sandwich to be made the exact same way because that's that person's job, no matter whether it's the last minute of work or the first minute in the morning. And so I look at it the same way. This is our job. Our job is to go out there and do the best we can and perform the best we can. And whether it's the first week or the last week, you're putting it on tape. And so I think every single one of them matters. And also as a player, if a team beats you, they get to go to the playoffs and make more money than you. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to do everything I can in my control to not let that happen.
Let's go back to the first game where you really got everybody's attention, the 49ers game. You did a thing that defensive players dream of. You scored a touchdown, a defensive touchdown. I'm curious, what did you do with the football? Where is that ball?
Man, that ball instantly got shipped home to my big sister, Ashley. She's my biggest fan, my biggest supporter. And so, the second I scored, I knew where that ball was going. And so it actually, I believe, sleeps in her bed every night with her. So, that's a special place for it to be.
That's awesome, man. Hey, I really enjoyed watching you grow this season, and I look forward to a big 2021 for you. Best of luck, Alex Singleton.
Thank you. I appreciate it.